So I think it's important for me to give my understanding of my own personal religious beliefs or lack thereof, um, how I came to atheism, and what that means for me. I was brought up in a conservative community of Bryan College Station, Texas. I was born in Colorado Springs, also known as the Evangelical Vatican. I was raised in a Southern Baptist family, and I was the poster child of what it meant to be a good Christian guy. Uh, I went to church every Sunday, every Wednesday, every time the youth group got together, every time the church got together, I was there. In high school, I started a interdenominational Christian student ministry. I was involved with the executive board for Habitat for Humanity, another Christian organization, and I did things like lead Vacation Bible School and volunteering at the Franklin Graham revival in College Station. I truly believed the things that I was taught as a child. Like, I believed that the earth was 6,000 years old and that Noah put two of every creature on the ark. Um, the moment I started doubting those beliefs probably had to be at some point in high school. I think it was in 2004. My youth group went to Huntsville, Texas, and there was a hell house, which is supposed to be a haunted house, but for Christians, and it showed next to the rapist and the child molester and the murderer, a homosexual. That got me doubting whether or not God is a loving God and if Christianity was actually right for me. I knew at that point that I was actually a homosexual, and I wanted to, I didn't want to struggle with what that meant with my faith, and so I started looking critically at my belief system. I said, do I really believe that a bush burned and talked to humans? No, I don't believe that. That's not rational to believe that. Do I believe that the earth is 6,000 years old when science is pretty clear that it's not? No, I don't. Do I believe in evolution? Yes, yes I do. Do I believe that there can be an all-loving, all-powerful, and all-knowing God? After the events of the Indian Ocean tsunami and Hurricane Katrina, no, I can't believe those things. I cannot believe that there is a deity or an entity that knows everything, has the power to change something, is good, and doesn't change those things. Sure, you can throw at me, well, I mean, we have original sin, and no, that's ridiculous. The thought of original sin, if God, sure, I'll grant that. If God wanted to blame me for the alleged sins of Adam and Eve, sure. Um, but why send your son, which is you, so that you can forgive everyone else? What does that do for personal responsibility if I can scapegoat and throw my transgressions on the death of an innocent person, a death that I would have tried to stop had I been able to and had I been there? It's kind of asinine to believe those things, in my opinion. When I got to college, I still identified, I came out as a homosexual, and I still identified as a Christian. A lot of people say that I lost my Christianity because of how the church treated me when I came out as gay. Sure, the church didn't treat me well. I was a Southern Baptist, for Christ's sake. But no, that's really not it. I began to think rationally. I began to question those things that I had been taught about Noah's Ark and whether or not it was ethical or moral, the story of Jesus. Did I believe that he was born of a virgin? At one point, yes, but no, not anymore. That's magic. It seems that when science can't answer something or has not yet answered something, we religious people will fall for the God of the gaps. And there we go. Oh, well, science doesn't know, therefore it must be God. No, I think that it's incredible that scientific theory is going forward and rapidly advancing the understanding of what we know. And that's pretty incredible. We know what we don't know. We know that we don't yet know how the beginning of the universe happened. We don't know where some of the matter came from or the energy. There are working theories on that, and maybe in time we will know. But even if we don't, it doesn't mean that God did. And that's my thing. If you want to believe, by all means believe. But I choose not to. I choose to identify as an anti-theist. So a lot of people have misconceptions about what that means, so I want to clear that up. I do not say that there is no God. That's ridiculous, and I couldn't prove that there is not a God. I instead believe that there is no reason to believe in a God. Open to evidence and facts, but as it stands, I do not believe that there is a God. If, for instance, the God of the Bible and the Torah and the Quran existed, this Abrahamic God, I would reject it. A God that is all-loving and all-powerful and all-knowing makes no sense. And it's evident that it's really a horrible thing. That's kind of my thought on that. I don't know, I plan on making more of these videos to further elaborate on my beliefs and how I came to what I've come to in my life and where I came from and how I got where I am. If you have any questions, comment below or send me a message. I look forward to furthering this conversation. Thanks.